Hello everybody out there in YouTube land. This is Good Times for All, or Zachary's Zabala if you prefer. I am on Highway 421. It is April 20th, 2018. It is extremely low in humidity right now in northern Indiana, which borders Lake Michigan, of course. I've been waiting over a year and a half for the humidity to get low like this. It's about 37% right along the lake, 20% about 40 miles inland. Very rare for this area. We haven't seen it yet, but I am pretty sure we're going to get some good views of Chicago Skyline. And I'm going to do a time-lapse video while I'm live, and we are going to watch Chicago Skyline live. I'm about, I don't know, maybe 20 minutes from the lake. I got to go through Michigan City, downtown Michigan City here. I'm on the highway heading into it. I can turn this around if you guys want to see that way. Yeah, I've been waiting for this type of weather, zero precipitation and very, very low humidity for a while now. It doesn't happen very often around here, being near Lake Michigan. It usually doesn't dip below 60% humidity very often. The last time it got in the 30s was not this previous March. It only got down to 40% humidity then, but the March before, it dipped down to 31% humidity 40 miles away from the lake. And right now, at that same spot in North Judson, it's about 20% humidity. But I have to get there within the next 45 minutes or so because they say the humidity is going to start rising here. It's going to go from about 37 to 77 in about an hour. So I had to wait till I got off work, and I didn't even stop by the house. I just, which stinks because I don't have my thermometer, hygrometer. I don't have my collapsible baton. I feel kind of naked. I don't have my gun. I got my knives and stuff like that, so I should be all right. I mean, Michigan City's not too bad until it gets really warm and hot. And then you get a lot of riffraff that hangs out at the beach all throughout the night. But when it's cold out like this, there might be some fishermen out there or something like that. But there is, I don't know if you can see it, but there's the hotel, the casino that they built. I wish they had a much bigger hill that you could look at. I'm going to turn this back around and put it down. I don't want to get pulled over or anything like that. Yeah, Michigan City's not a bad little town. It has its crime like every other place, but it's very pretty. I'll give it that. Especially along the lakeshore. They have a really, really shore. They don't have any well, they have a power plant right on the lake, which is kind of gaudy looking, but besides that, everything else is really pristine and beautiful. Their little marina that they have is nice. They have a nice park right there called Washington Park. It's really interesting because on your way to the beach, there's a little monument there with an obelisk, and someone, I believe they're riding a horse, but they have like the George Washington, one hand turned like this and the other one up like that, like the Baphomet. I noticed it not too long ago. About maybe 10-15 minutes away from the lake, folks. I just wanted to make sure I was going to be able to get a signal and all that kind of good stuff. But yeah, I was going to wait until I made sure I could see the buildings, but I'm not going to do that. If I have to wait out here, I know I'll see it when the sun starts going down and it's behind the building somewhat. We'll see it for sure. But during midday, sometimes you don't see the building so much. It depends on where the sun is and how it's reflecting off the water and the buildings. But once it gets here a little bit later, probably about an hour, hour and a half, once it hits 7 o'clock, the sun should be well beyond and lowering into the horizon. And it is pretty far north right now, so I know there's 2 days a year when it sets right behind Chicago. The sun does. And it shows all the buildings. And how you can say that is gonna, what do they know, refraction is going to bend it up every time that day? I mean, because there's hundreds of people that come out here and wait for this one day, or these 2 days a year. It's on their website, I forget the actual date. But it's so far before the solstice and then so far after. So we might be pretty close to actually seeing something like that. But yeah, again, the humidity is between 35 and 40%, it says, on my phone at least, along the Lake Michigan shoreline. I'm going to be about a little over 35 miles from Chicago shoreline. It's actually from the lighthouse that I'm going to be at to Lake Michigan, or to the formerly known Sears Tower, which is now the Willis Tower. It is 38.83 miles, according to longitude latitude calculators. And at that distance, from 5 feet off the ground, there should be 866 feet hidden. I know it's crazy, I have that stuff memorized, but you know, when you have a spot that you go to and you have a distance and all that stuff, and you've done it, this would be the 4th time I've come out here to document this, being able to see Chicago. And every time I've come out here, I've gotten pictures of it. I've never come out here and not seen it. Now, I'm not saying that doesn't happen, because sometimes when you come out to Chicago, or it depends on really which way the wind's blowing. There's a lot of smog in northwest Indiana, a lot of steel mills right along the lakefront. And when they're having real bad days and you're getting a southerly wind, they can affect how much you see. And of course, fog and things like that happen. But we'll be getting to Chicago, or Michigan City, or actually I'm in Michigan City right now. But we'll be getting up here pretty shortly. Yeah, I hope you're all having a nice day. It's beautiful here in northern Indiana today. Very clear, warm. It hit almost 60 degrees today, which is nice this time of year. About what we should be, maybe a little bit higher. Getting really excited for gardening season this year. I'm going to start practicing my alchemy again. I'm going to really get into it, and should be a lot of fun. I'm going to try some new stuff, not based on vanity. I've been listening to THC Anthony. If you don't know him, check him out. He's here on YouTube. THC-A, capital A, with a space. You know, nothing. Just a blank open space, and then NTH, the Anthony part. Yeah, THC Anthony. Amazing stuff he puts out. Taught me something wonderful today. There are cannabinoids in the lemon balm plant. Melissa, it's also called. And I've read about the Melissa plant having all kinds of magical healing powers and like life rejuvenating powers. I've read in multiple books, and he just told me today that it has lots of cannabinoids in it. And that makes so much sense. And since I cannot play with hemp or cannabis here in Indiana legally, I am going to go lemon balm crazy. He was mentioning so much really neat stuff that just resonated with me, and it was like he was speaking to an ancient voice inside me that knew this stuff, and it was kind of like reawakening to it. Putting a seed in your mouth for 10 minutes before you go to plant it, and then you and that seed become infused, and being barefoot and, you know, touching the ground around it, the plant, as you're taking care of it, the plant will have a symbiotic relationship with you to where it'll know what you need, and it'll work on that. Just the stuff he was saying was resonating. It just, I don't know, it rang true and like throughout my whole body. It just made so much sense. I'm trying that. It's one of those things. I'm an experimenter. I like to experiment. I like to try things, and, you know, and when he said that, it just resonated with me that, yeah, that is something that I need to try. I said it 100 times, and I'll say it 100 more. We don't know until we try. You have to try stuff, folks. Please go out and try to burst a cloud. I dare you. Just try it. It's crazy. And there's all kinds of people that have supposedly documented it. We are so powerful, the beings that we are. We're beyond amazing, and they're trying to hide this from us. Yeah, cloud bursting is, I mean, it scared me the first time I did it. I didn't try it again for about 2 years because it just freaked me out. I wasn't expecting it to work. I had seen it in a movie, The Men Who Stare at Goats, and I thought, okay, I'll just try it. I was just driving through, I live out in the country, so I drive down a lot of long roads with nobody driving down them and nothing around, you know. I'm always paying attention, looking for animals and deer and whatnot, but that stuff becomes automatic, and then you kind of get, I don't know, I drive like 20 miles an hour down the road usually. When I'm in cities, of course, I do the speed limit just so people behind me don't get all irate. But when I'm alone out in the country, I'm putting along. I'm not in any hurry. And I was out there one day just cruising along. I had like an 8-mile stretch. I was like, I'm going to try to burst this cloud. And I'd be looking at it and staring, and I was imagining that I was the wind. I turned myself into the wind, and I could like see myself up in the cloud, spreading it out and making it thin out. And right before my eyes, what I was imagining started happening. And it's an amazing feeling, folks. I just want you all to try it. Just when you do it, it opens up so many more possibilities just in your mind on what is possible. We're almost there, about 5 minutes. Yeah, I'd like to see what they're going to say about this. I got my P610. It's not a 900, it's got a 60 by optical zoom instead of an 83. And I'm going to do at least a 50-minute time lapse. And hopefully the sun will be setting behind the buildings in Chicago, and we'll get a really, really good view. Okay, Barker Ave, I got a couple more to go here. So we're going to watch and see, but the humidity is supposed to climb here from within about a half hour to an hour and a half. It's going to climb from 40 to about 80% humidity. Oh crap. I have high temperature, folks, so I had to stop charging my battery. I'm going to roll down the windows. Let it cool off in here. Sorry if it's noisy. crap, here's 11th Avenue. I need to get over. I used to work up here a lot. And I got to know Michigan City pretty well for a few years. Yeah, Michigan City, it's not the oldest town, but it's been here a while. And it doesn't have any huge buildings. It's neat. It has this thing going right down the middle of the road that a train goes down. I'm going to turn around and show you right here. Right down the middle of the road, like a trolley. And I got to turn on Pine right here. All this, see, they changed all this around. This all used to be a one-way road right here. Pine used to be a one-way road that went this way. So they're changing all kinds of stuff. I'm going to put the phone back down and turn it around. Yeah, we're only a couple minutes from the lakeshore now, folks. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, Michigan City is like everywhere else. You have your good neighborhoods and then you have your not so good neighborhoods. And then they do have what would be considered, you know, it would be considered a ghetto, really. I've worked in some of those houses too. Well, I didn't get to work in them. They were too far gone to repair. Windows all boarded up with wood and stuff like that. But it's funny because, I mean, some people are scared to go and speak to people who are living like that, but they're just people, folks. They really are. There's nothing to be scared of. If you treat them with respect and, you know, just treat them like a human being. And you'd be amazed at how much respect you'll get back. Of course, not with everybody. You always have your smart Alex and stuff like that who try to look tough and act tough and things like that and whatnot. And that's when you have to practice patience, right? That's what I think those people's purpose in life is to give us all practice and patience. All right, here we are. We're coming up to the lake. Cross Highway 12 right here. I'll turn you around so you all can see. Lakeshore, the brewery, casino resort, botanical gardens, breweries, wineries. Yeah, they've been building up Michigan City a lot, trying to make it more tourist friendly. A lot of Chicago is coming out this way. Which everybody around here, they love the money, but there's certain people who think that they don't have to follow rules and laws and regulations and all this kind of stuff. And they have no respect for other people because they think that they have so much money they can just buy their way out of everything. We get a lot of that around here. There's a really nice marina here. Some very nice big boats. You know, cost more than a lot of people's houses. Oh, sorry. And some of them are very great, nice people. Actually, the person I met him is the guy who figured out how to make pop cans circular. You know, they used to have the ridges in them. Yeah, here's that statue. Oh, I missed it. But yeah, he figured out how to make aluminum cans round. He owns a business called Rexam. and he had a boat 82 feet long. It was called Capella. I think he sold it. I think he paid something like $5 million for it and traded in his old boat or something. This thing had like 3 or 4 stories. 82 foot long boat. They built a special dock just for him. Oh, there's quite a few people out here. I'm not sure. I've never been out west. I love the seagulls. Oh, I see Chicago, folks. Woohoo! It looks like we're gonna have a good view. Oh yeah, I see it good. Oh wow, this is a great, oh man. You guys are in for a treat. I knew it was gonna be good. I've been waiting for this. I don't want to swear, but I'm excited, so I might. I apologize right now if swear words come out of my mouth in excitement. Oh, I didn't bring my... Damn it. I didn't bring my tripod. Oh well. I don't care. I'll sit here and hold it. This is gonna be awesome, guys. Oh, I better roll up the windows. Wow, you can see so many buildings. So many buildings. Okay, keys are in my hand, okay. Yeah, I'm excited, so I gotta make sure that I got everything that I'm doing, and I don't want to get locked out of my vehicle this far away from home. Wow, with the naked eye, I can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. I can count over 20 buildings. Yeah, I'm going to. I'll find a good ledge. I can count over 20 buildings right now. And that's just with my naked eye. And I'm only supposed to see the tippy top of 12 buildings, folks. The tippy top of 12. And I can count 20 with the naked eye. Oh, I'm so glad I came out here for this. No, it's supposed to be more than half covered. It should have 866 feet out of 1,200 covered. And then if you add the tippy top towers, the 2 things on the towers, it comes up to about 1,400 something feet. But no, it should be well more than half. And there's only 12 buildings in Chicago that are taller than 866 feet. I don't care what Wikipedia says. The building is 1,478 feet or 1,475 feet, something like that. I know it's not over 1,500. Yeah, there's only 12 buildings in Chicago taller than 866 feet, and one of them is like 868 or 867, something like that. So you wouldn't see that with the angular resolution limit anyway. The human eye angular resolution limit from this distance, squinting the way I am, it's probably about a 0.38, somewhere around there. And there should be over 150 feet missing at that distance just from the angular resolution limit. You would have to add that on to your imaginary curve, which is not there.
going, fellas. Oh, look at that. I don't know if you guys can see it yet. I'm gonna walk all the way out there though. Wow, I can see so many buildings. That is just amazing. I've never seen this many. Not since I've heard of flat Earth. This is only my 4th time out here. I don't come out here too often anymore. It's much dirtier water than it used to be. I don't even like to be around it. Yeah, I will, man. Let me get out here. Set it down for you. Once I get my camera zoomed in on it, I'll show it to you guys. Yeah, it's hard to see right now. It's right in between these posts right here. Where are we at? Right there. That's where it's at. I wonder if anybody has seen Milwaukee from here. I know that's up the coast a ways. Howdy. Yeah, there's the power plant. Yeah, I'm not sure how far Milwaukee is. I've seen lights further north than Chicago, but I don't think they were Milwaukee. They were probably some harbor. I mean, I'm sure Chicago actually extends much further north than that one building on the all the way to the right is the John Hancock Tower. Howdy. I mean, the second one to the right there. I'll show it to you. It's the second tallest building out there. That's a John Hancock. I believe its observation tower is actually taller than Chicago's observation tower. Wow, that water looks beautiful. Look at that sun, it's following me. Yeah, just a few fishermen out here. Got some really wild pictures of actually I think I lost that SD card. I came out here when it was really, really icy and windy, and they had icicles hanging down probably 10 feet off these things and all slanted to the side. It was crazy. Steel mills down that way. How far was that? Wow, 92 miles? Yeah, I highly doubt I'd be able to see that. We're definitely going to be looking at Chicago today, though. I am right now. And there's a good haze over there, too. Gotta love these fishermen. Yeah, I'm gonna go all the way out to the, oh, look at that, like a snake in the water. I'm gonna go all the way out to the lighthouse and sit on the edge. There's the dunes. They go on for miles. Lots and lots of sand. Mount Baldy is a ways down there. I don't think you can see it from here. Yeah, Lake Michigan, it is. It's a beautiful, beautiful, just a huge body of water. I've been out about 13 miles straight out that way. 61 feet for ever, it seems. And I jumped in the water off my uncle's. He had a really big boat, 32-foot Carver, you know, 2 bedrooms, full bathroom, all that kind of stuff. And when I hit the water, I got out of that water faster than I jumped in. I was so scared. It felt like I was bait or something.
It's like an actual beach. Because I've never been over. I've never been over.
We're almost there. Danger. Yeah, we're gonna find a good spot here to set up the camera.
You got a really good picture of Mom and Dad.
Oh, good.
Hi.
Howdy.
You okay, Chris?
Right. Oh, people fishing. I'm gonna have to be somewhat quiet over here. I don't want to. You know what? I'm gonna have to. Oh no, I can see it. Okay. Alright, let me set this up. I'm gonna try to get in the shade here a little. Hey, how we doing, Bob? Oh, I'm getting bad connection. Okay, there we go. Hey, Bob. Out here at Lake Michigan, for all you who've just joined, you can see many buildings of the Chicago skyline. Gonna be pulling out my P610 right now. I forgot, I saw the humidity and I just got so excited I came straight here from work. Hey, Karen B. Gosh, the connection's getting bad, guys. There we go. Hello, Karen B. Yeah, the connection isn't the greatest right now. I got a guy fishing here. I don't want to be too much of a nuisance. Wow, so many buildings. Okay, I'm gonna set it up. I'm gonna set it up back over here and try to get a good view for you guys. Give me 1 minute, please. Here we go. This will be perfect. It's not easy. Okay, see all those buildings? Let me zoom out a little bit more. There we go. Ah, this is hard to do. Get them all in. Yeah, there's still more to the right. Now there should only be 12 buildings visible, and one of them should only be visible by like 2 feet, so you wouldn't see it anyway. Yeah, it's a mirage. I love it. There we go. And I'm thinking I'm gonna be out here. I want to watch it set. I want to see all the lights and everything. And the sun, actually, it should be setting somewhat behind it. I don't think, I know this isn't the day because usually there's hundreds of people out here on that day. Hey, thanks, man. I appreciate that. Yeah, I've been waiting for it to be clear like this. It's right around 40% humidity, and we never get it that low. Trying to get them all in. I need to put I need to get it rested down, just sitting here on something. Oh wow, it looks so much better with my eyes. I can see so much more than what you guys can. I'm trying to look through. Wow, look at all those buildings. I'm gonna zoom in on some of these. Yeah, like all these buildings down here, these little ones, you shouldn't even see those. We shouldn't see any of this right here, folks. All these little ones down there. Wow, look at all those buildings. Holy. I'm gonna watch my mouth. So many more than 12, folks. So many more. Look at, I'm still going. We haven't even got to the Sears Tower yet. That's the big one right there. So many buildings. See that break in the Sears Tower? Are you able to see what I'm seeing? Not really. There's a break here in the Sears Tower right there. Let me see. I'm gonna zoom in on this thing. The Sears big. See the Sears Tower here? We should only see about that much of it right here. And we see way down. None of these buildings to the right should be visible. None of them. Look at how far down it goes. Yeah, there's no way. There is no way, folks. Wow, that is just awesome. I am so glad I came out here. Wow, all those buildings. Ooh, that should be a good one. Hey, thanks, Pam. Yeah, I'm gonna, once I get home, I'm gonna take all these pictures I got and I'll make a, I can't do video. I don't have a computer. I do all this stuff on my phone. Oh, you guys are sitting here looking down at nothing. I know you guys can't see very well. But yeah, so many buildings along the Chicago skyline that we can see here that should be invisible. Here, I'm just going to turn this around, folks, because you guys aren't really seeing anything anyway. And I'm going to get some good pictures. And it's crazy because they said that the humidity was going to be coming in and it's already appearing to make the buildings harder to see. I gotta zoom out. Where am I at? There we go. I'm gonna try and snap some good ones here, folks, while I can. I'm gonna zoom in. I want to be able to count all these buildings that I can see. Okay, we'll start out here. I have to do like a panorama type thing. Gosh, so many of the buildings are visible now. I've never seen this many. I really wish I would have had my tripod. I feel like an idiot now, not bringing it. Yeah, simply amazing. I don't know if you guys... Yeah, I'm gonna stay. I really want to, I want to see it set behind Chicago, see if it's going to set behind there. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. No. Yeah, I'm definitely going to stay for the sunset. It looks like it should be coming down too, perfectly, right there. I am going to go walk on the beach just a little bit. The green water of Lake Michigan. Intense sound signal may sound without warning. Do not pass beyond these signs. U.S. Coast Guard. Big rocks. Look at the size of these things. Look at the angles on some of these rocks. Doesn't that look like it was made that way? Like cut? So many of these big rocks are. I mean, these things are huge. Whoa. Almost banged my phone against or my camera. They say that's not a nuclear power plant. Chilly out. It was about 45, 50 degrees when I got here. It feels more like 40 now. Yeah, I can see all of it from my from the vehicle and everything. I'm gonna go get a little warm. Walk down the beach a little bit. They've already seemed to clean it up. Last time I came, it was early March, and there was so much driftwood and rocks and all kinds of stuff. Ducks out here. Yeah, and that's not a nuclear power plant.
Hi, Dusty!
Got us some fishermen. Yeah, I was going to go to Iron Rail Media. Oh yeah, Lake Michigan's flat. You guys catching any?
No, not yet.
Not yet. pretty soon. It's gonna be time. Good luck. I haven't seen anybody pull anything up. I've seen a lot of people checking their bait and stuff. Water's still pretty cold. There's only a few fish that are probably moving around enough. I haven't heard anything. Oh, there goes a drone. First one of those I've seen out here. That's pretty cool. No, not many fish. Ooh, I just saw a bobber go down. Is he checking his? Yeah, he was just playing around with it. There's only, I mean, you have your walleye and stuff, and I haven't even heard of them going nuts yet. But they're one of the first ones. They like it cold. Once it hits about 55, then your bass start hitting and stuff like that. Any luck?
One.
One? At least you didn't get skunked.
That's right.
Howdy. Not sure if it's going to be setting behind Chicago or not today. Son, it will be today?
Yeah.
Oh, excellent. All right.
Bunch of toppers already lining up over there.
All right. Thank you. Yep. Folks. This was fate, I think. Today is one of the days that it will be lined up directly behind Chicago. I just gotta wait for sunset. And the sun should be right behind Chicago. I have to be right over here. They're already starting to line up, the guy said. I saw him out here with this camera. So this is gonna be cool. I don't have my tripod, which really upsetting. There's the moon, straight up. Wow, there's an old plane. Oh, I'm sitting here pointing at it and you guys can't see it. Propeller plane. It looks like he's barely moving. Man, that would be so much fun. Yeah, I can't believe I came out here. This was fate. Me checking the weather and all this stuff. I wasn't planning on it. I didn't realize today was the day, but the sun should be setting right behind Chicago today. So I am here for the duration. It's going to be a little while. I'm probably going to, I don't know how much internet I have. Oh well, it don't matter. I'll buy more if I have to, right? Yeah, this is going to be awesome, folks. This is going to be awesome. Beach is still not perfectly clean. We'll go for a walk down here. Last time, ooh, look it's still kind of there. Like a sinkhole. Last time I was there, it was much deeper though. It was like 5 feet deeper. I didn't want to walk anywhere near it. Yeah, the moon's up right now. It's just past its zenith. Probably about an hour, maybe 45 minutes. I don't know if you guys can see it up there. Brick. You can find a lot of really neat stuff out here by the beach. Wow, that is a big bird. Look at those prints. Jeez, oh Pete's, what kind of bird was that? Look at that. My hand is 8 inches from the end of my palm to the tip of my middle finger. That is a big bird, whatever that was. Wow. They'll walk quite a ways too. There's another one over here. Yeah, a lot of artists will come out here and collect driftwood and make stuff out of it. Seagulls. There's actually more seagulls inland right now. They're hanging around all the farmers' fields. I saw them about 25 miles in. On my way here. Oh, wow. Wow. Now that would be a nice walking stick. A little thick. Watch stuff on the beach. Find a lot of cool rocks, crystals, and all kinds of neat stuff here at Lake Michigan. Very bad connection. Wow, look at all the shells stuck in this stuff. Bunches and bunches. Seems like every time I put my camera low to the ground, it goes out. Yeah, here in a little while all this stuff will be gone though. They come in like they're raking the beach. Get it nice and clean. They take care of the beach around here. I'll give them credit. Oh yeah, there's a bunch of people with cameras around here. This is gonna be cool. This is awesome. I can't believe I got here for this. Yeah, it was some big bird like that. Something that has a very long leg. And see, these are seagulls. These little guys right here. Those are little seagull tracks. I put my hand next to that and I just dwarf it, you know. That other one came up to like right here. Yeah, it was big. That looks like a size 7.5 maybe. Maybe an 8.5, 9. Oh, look at the size of that rock. My mom, she loves rocks like this. How did it get this far up the beach? You know? This stuff is so cool. I love the beach. I like it better when it's warmer. But then there's a lot more people here when it's warmer, which I'd rather have the beach to myself. Oh yeah, all kinds of photographers are up here. Gonna be getting pictures. This is gonna be cool. So you can see Michigan over there. Oh. You can see Michigan way over there. about my P900 or P610. I mean, sorry. I'm gonna be taking all kinds of photos. Yeah, the ones I got earlier, they weren't bad. I saw all kinds of buildings, but we should see a bunch more now with the sun directly behind Chicago. Yeah, I'll just turn on my Wi-Fi, my GPS on my camera. It'll mark it down. I mean, I know right where I'm at. I'm at the boardwalk of Michigan City, Washington Park. A little chilly. My hands are starting to get cold. Yeah, Buzz's footprint. Wow, a little girl walking on barefoot. Insane. I don't know, folks. I'm just gonna keep my mouth shut. Letting your child walk around when it's in the 40s, barefoot in the sand. I don't know. I don't care if she says it feels good or what. I mean, somebody needs to be the adult parent here. But that's it. That's all I'll say about that. Sorry. This stuff just infuriates me. Oh man, I came at the right time. Yeah. Some nice cameras here. Yeah, they got some nice ones. Yeah, it's gonna be perfect right between the lighthouse and that little jettison thing popping out. God, it couldn't have been a better. Alright, well, I doubt too many, Bob. I mean, they might be, but a lot of people come out here and do this. More come out in the later one because it's warmer, but I bet a couple of those guys are probably professional photographers. They get a lot of money for these pictures. Where did I park? I'm gonna turn around and get a better view. Yeah, this is gonna be awesome. Now it's just sitting and waiting. I wasn't planning on staying all night, and I didn't bring any of my, I don't know, we'll call it medicine, if you want. I bet there's some of them that are flat earthers, or at least are aware of, you know, what's taking place and what's going on right now. See if I can't get all the way up along the wall. Yeah, cool, there's an open spot. But it is not handicapped. Yeah, a lot of the buildings are right to the right of that little thing sticking out, and then the Sears Tower is just to the left of it. So when it starts setting, I'm going to get over there. Oh, it's freezing. My hands are cold. It's gonna be beautiful though. I know, I'll ask him. Yeah, I'll ask them about if they know how much of the building should be cut off from the curve of the earth. And when they say, yeah, that much, I'll be like, really? Because according to the math, it should be about 866 feet from 5 feet off the water at this distance. And we'll see what they say. Yeah, atmospheric refraction. Wow, it's really getting visible now. I'm gonna do a time lapse, actually. Let me make sure I got. Let me make sure my batteries. I'm going to charge up the other one if I have to. Yeah, that's why I'm gonna do this time lapse right here. Then there is no saying it's a mirage, unless mirages just magically hold their place. I know I have a power thing. Where's that at? Oh, this, no. There it is. Yeah, awesome, sweet. Okay, I can charge it. I'm gonna make sure this other battery is just good to go, just in case this one runs out. And I'm gonna set this up here and we're gonna get a time lapse. Sucks having the sun shining on the camera lens. I'm gonna put on, that's what I'll do. I've got my handy dandy block out some of this light. Such a dork. I got all this crap that I carry around with me everywhere I go. But it's the reason I was able to get out here that quick. You know, I carry my camera with me everywhere I go. Since I bought it, I didn't have it with me for 3 days when I let a lady at work borrow it to take pictures of her granddaughter that was visiting. Those are the only 3 days I have not carried my camera with me since I've had it. And I've caught some really cool stuff because I was doing so. Some stuff the Halo one was my favorite. The Sundog. That might have been, or the rainbows that I've caught. I've caught some really nice rainbows. So many bugs and stuff like that I've caught at work. Just very. We have a railroad system that we use at work. It comes right up to the building, and a lot of our stuff comes all the way up from northern Canada, and then we get stuff all the way from southern Louisiana. And I am in Indiana, so it's like 900 miles south and like 600 miles, something like that, north. So we get all kinds of bugs from, you know, all of North America almost, except for Mexico. I get bugs from like all kinds of ranges, and I saw some really, really cool bugs that I got pictures of, stinging caterpillars and stuff like that you don't see in Indiana, and some really wild flies, believe it or not, from down there in or up there in Canada. Just really, I mean, flies with all kinds of weird hair and colors, and Yeah, we're gonna set this up and see if we can't get a nice time lapse before the sun starts setting. Then we're gonna get some really nice pictures of this. Yeah, I'm usually over on Iron Realm Media with those guys on Fridays. But this comes, you know, once in... I've been waiting for this for over a year and a half to have the humidity this low. It's actually starting to rise up, I bet. Because it's about 6:30 now. But at 6 o'clock, it was still in the 30% range. Which, like I said, is very rare around here. This close to the lake. Okay. I'm gonna turn this on, see if that helps out any. There we go. Wow. Oh, man. Wow. Whoa. Shit. Sorry. I am going to turn on the video. Even though I can't upload video. Sorry, I know I'm not speaking too much. What the heck happened? Why can't I see anything now? Well, when I went to video mode, everything like disappeared. I'm having a lot of trouble seeing with this sun right in my eyes. There it is. I mean, I'm seeing buildings way off the city. Oh, that's a good one. Yeah, buildings way off the edge of the city that definitely should not be seen. I'm gonna try and get all these. I'll give these to Nathan Oakley and them, and they can ask the trolls what's going on here. Because I am seeing so many, probably at least 50 buildings, folks. And I'm supposed to see 11. 12. Not really. You can only see 11 if you take off the angular resolution limit. Wow, folks, man. This is so awesome. Let me see if I can't show you some of these right now. All the way along there. Look at all those buildings. And then, oops, wrong way. That's not even the crazy part. The crazy part is out here. I don't know if you can see them. I'm going to zoom in on it. That's what I love about this camera. This is so cool. Okay. Oh yeah, wow. You can see so many buildings that just keep going. I can see them with my eyes. I doubt you guys can see them very well, but when you put these, wow. when you put this into Photoshop, they're gonna have a field day on the flat earth debates. Yeah, anybody smoking pot is ungovernable. Why? Because we don't buy their bullshit. Sorry. I know I'm trying not to curse. Okay, I'm gonna set this up and see if I can't get that time lapse going real quick. Please give me one moment. Oh, this is gonna be so awesome, guys. Oh, what are you doing? Stop doing that. Gosh, man, I did not bring... It pisses me off so bad that I didn't bring my tripod. Okay. No, I have a tripod, man. I just, I've been waiting for this for over a year and a half for the weather to be this clear, for the humidity to drop down below 40%. And when I was at work, I saw that it did, and it said by 7 o'clock that the humidity was going to rise greatly, double. So I wanted to get here as soon as possible, so I didn't go home and get all my stuff. Yeah, I know, I'm gonna try and set it up on the dashboard here of the vehicle. Hey, Sandra. And see if I can't. Hey, Steve. But see if I can't get it set up that way. Yeah, I feel like an idiot not grabbing my tripod, but I got excited. I'm sorry. I didn't grab my thermometer, hygrometer that I really wanted to have out here to document all this stuff, but science doesn't wait for us, and I knew I had to get out here quick. So I just... my sock with my hemispherical lens in it. But yeah, I knew I had to get out here quick. So I didn't even go home, because that would have been 20 minutes back the other way south, and I'm coming north from work. Okay, that might work there. Now I gotta get it. And what the heck? Okay. Oh, duh. There we go. Scene. Yeah. There we go. Time-lapse movie. Which I say 50 minutes sunset I'll do. 50 minutes should be good enough. And the sun should be getting pretty close to where we want it. Okay. Let me zoom this in. Hey, that's a good idea, Andrew. I will put it on the roof. Okay, sorry folks, I'm messing with the ISO and I turn it up and I can see more of the buildings. Not that high. Maybe there. Okay, it's not going to be perfect, but it's going to show the buildings and them not moving. Alright, there we go. Let's see. That's what it's going to be. It'll show all those buildings right there. Remember, it should only see 12. See about 40. And they'll all be, that's a mirage, folks. What you're looking at is a mirage, right? Gosh, I can't believe I didn't bring my... Oh, that just... The whole... I swear I'm like a kid in a candy shop when it comes to this stuff. I just wanted so bad to get here before the humidity did. Like I said, it hasn't been this low in over since not this just March, but the March before that, and it still was about 15% higher. It got down to 20% where I live. Wow, that is so awesome looking. You can just make the outline of a bunch of the buildings. And as the sun keeps setting, it's just going to get better and better and better. Yeah, it's really starting to stick out dark now. Wow, even with the naked eye, I can see all the buildings out to the right as well. Yeah, this was the nail in the coffin for me. What, 3 years ago? Over 3 years ago? I believe it was Jeranism's video. When Jeranism showed the guy saying, this picture is a mirage. That was the second video I saw. I'm not too worried about it being crooked. As long as I can see it, I'm happy. Remember, folks, I'm not much of a showman. I'm more of a just... There you go, flat. I'm more of an information data gatherer type of guy. The whole showmanship thing, I'm lost on that stuff anymore. Not to say that there's anything wrong with doing it. I love that people do it because those are the people that actually wake people up. Those are the people that take the time to put in all the effort to make the videos to where people will actually watch them. Oh, I know, Steve, but you know how a lot of people are. And if we're going to be waking up a lot of people that are so asleep, you need some pizzazz and some flash and some panache, or whatever you want to call it. And I just don't have that stuff. I'm not one. Yes, oh, that'd be awesome. Man, it's cold out here. Oh, there's a nice one with the guy standing right in the middle. Yeah, we'll see if any of these buildings change sizes, folks, as it's happening. And as this 50 minutes wears off, I should be getting pretty close to... Wow, look at this place, it's packed. Not packed, but there's quite a few people here. That's awesome. Oh, that's beautiful, isn't it? Look at that. That haze in the sky. Yeah, it's a good feeling, isn't it, Ron? When people take your stuff and use it to make videos. I've had some people make some really, really cool videos out of some of my videos. Taboo Conspiracy did an awesome one with the sun setting. How I did it on the factory floor at my work, and then he did it on the water, and it looked almost identical the way it's set. Just so cool. Truman's taken a couple of my videos, put them together and stuff, turned them way better than they were. Oh, that's just gorgeous. What is my battery at? I might have to go back in. Oh yeah, 24%. Shit, I gotta come sit inside and charge this. Try and keep an eye on my camera as well. Oops, sorry about that, folks. Don't want my camera falling off. I don't like my camera being up there. I really, really don't. With me out here. I'm pretty fast though. So hopefully nobody will try and steal it, because I don't want to have to show off my superpowers. So I'm going to charge my phone up a little bit more, because it's down to 23%. Oh, beautiful, folks. Gosh, I am sorry. I'll put it on this. But I'm going to be looking around, making sure nobody's walking up to the vehicle. Like I said, Michigan City isn't bad, but everywhere you go, the streets don't change except maybe the names. Right? Oh, thanks, Chris. Axl Rose said it best. That's one of my favorite lines in any Guns N' Roses song. The streets don't change except maybe the names. I ain't got time for the pain, 'cause I need you. Yeah, you're right. I shouldn't be moving at all. I'm trying not to. I don't like my camera being out there. I'm sorry if I don't see what you guys are texting or saying. I'm watching the other way. God, I cannot believe I forgot. And I usually have it with me. I usually always have it in my vehicle. You know, on my persons. I'm just gonna set this thing down. I'm tired of holding it. I want to get you guys a nice view though. I want it to be up here. Yeah, it's beautiful out here. For those of you just joining in, this is beautiful Lake Michigan here. From the Indiana shoreline. You can see Michigan down that away. It's actually right about probably there it starts. It's only about 4 miles down the beach. And then Illinois probably starts right about maybe probably just left of this pole right here, right over here, because Chicago's right there, and it only to downtown Chicago is maybe 20 some odd miles. All right, I'm gonna get out of the car for a sec, folks. I see some people that I don't know. Yeah, I don't like people walking by the vehicle when I have my camera sitting up on top of it. Oh, that time lapse should be looking good. Yeah, beautiful view. Really don't care for that pole right in front of me, but oh well. Sunset, I'm not 100% sure what time sunset's supposed to be here in Michigan City. I didn't even look today. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get a, maybe I'll send the time lapse to somebody. I can't get time lapses from my camera to go to my phone. Hey, Iru, what's going on, man? You, what's up? But I can pull pictures out of the time lapse and then put them up and show it. Iru, one of these days when you're not busy, I want to pick your brain about some 3D modeling that I think 7:34 p.m. Awesome. Thank you, Sandra, so much. I think someone else put it up there too. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Flat Earth Dude. Much appreciated. Yeah, absolutely. I think the sunspot rotations, something about them doesn't click with me. And yeah, we'll talk about it later after you get back from the convention and all that. I can't wait, man. I know you got to be getting excited. Yeah, there's a lot of people showing up. For those of you just joining, I am at Michigan City Beach on the beautiful shore of Lake Michigan, the southern tip, and we are looking at Chicago. I know you guys can't see it from this camera. I have my other camera taking a time lapse right now, but Chicago is right out there. A little bit of it is on the left side of that, and then a little bit more of it is on the right side. And from that lighthouse right there, that's the lighthouse right here, it is 38.83 miles to the Willis Tower, which is formerly known as the Sears Tower. And that's only maybe a couple miles from the shoreline, if that. So we're looking at a minimum of 35 miles to the shoreline. Gorilla America FE, what's going on? Yeah, I'm kind of trying to keep an eye on my my camera. I just have it resting on top of my hood of my vehicle right now. Kind of bother me. Crap, I only have 22% on my battery. It's charging, but I hope it's not going to keep going down. That would stink if I had to end this right before the sunset got back there behind the stuff. It's holding at 20. If it gets down to like 15, folks. No, it's going up. Okay, cool. I was going to say if it got down to 15, I might have to stop it for a minute, and then I would jump back on after I charge it a little bit, because I want you guys to see the sun behind the buildings. That's what I'm waiting here for. And I've got about 45 minutes. So as long as my battery keeps going up, if I run out of data, I'll just buy some more. I wanted to do this live. I wanted to show everybody that you can always see Chicago skyline out here. Unless it is a very cloudy day. All 4 times that I've come out here to witness this, I even did a 50-minute time lapse last time I was here. But like I said, I can't upload the time lapse. I need to get a computer to do that. And I know I need to just go borrow somebody's and do it. But as much as I work a lot, a whole lot, and with the time I do have, I mean, I've got so many experiments on the back burner right now, and so many things that I want to do, and I wish I had time to do. I need like 35-hour days. That'd be great if I could just get 11 more hours to just do all the stuff I wanted to do. I'm still planning on doing the same thing I did before with the sound lead debunk. Just waiting for some space to open up in the warehouse. We're really packed right now, but I'm looking to do it with Legos for Iron Realm. Adam Meekin from the Iron Realm Media and those guys over there, he loves doing stuff with Legos, and he wanted to see the debunk with the Legos. So I was gonna do it. But yeah, we're looking at Chicago off in the sunset. Laser lens experiments. I've got some lens experiments that I've got in my brain. Lasers, I haven't been thinking about so much, but I do have some lens stuff that I'm trying to figure out how to do it. I know I did kind of a quick little video on the sun rising to the south from Australia, but I really want to put some time and effort into actual experimentation, and I need like a 4-foot hemispherical lens. That would be perfect. But I don't even think they make them that big. Wow, all these buildings I can see along there. I can't really. Oh, it zoomed in some. Still really can't see the buildings though. It's amazing what you can see with your naked eye that these camera phones just don't pick up. Our eyes are amazing, folks. I mean, not just our whole bodies are amazing, but our eyes are. To think that that happened by accident is one of the stupidest things. Like, there is no way that our eyes just, a bunch of different cells decided to get together and make a human eyeball. It is way too complex. Way, way too complex. There's quite a few people here at the beach today for being this time of year. You hear that bird up there? Up on that light post? What? Who are you talking to? Now he's looking at me like, oh, are you talking to me? Yeah, I'm weird, folks. I talk to birds. I talk to all animals. I talk to plants. I'm gonna start talking to rocks. I've been reading a lot into that alchemy book and more and stuff, and say rocks are just as alive as animals and plants. They have just as much consciousness. What is our... still at 23%. Not going up anymore, but it's not going down, so we should be good. Got about 40 some odd minutes. Exactly, everything is alive. The ether is alive. Everything. We're one big giant bowl of electricity. Just certain things are vibrating at different rates. Different frequencies. Who is this walking out? The lake's pretty calm today. You can see out there. I am looking this winter. I'm hoping that every once in a great while we'll get 20 plus foot waves out here on Lake Michigan when a good northern gale comes blowing down the lake. It's usually late November, early December, but we'll get huge, enormous 20 foot plus. I think the biggest was 27 feet. But that is a big wave. Oh yeah. Dookie? I mean, that stuff, like horse manure, to me, that stuff is gold. There is so much life teeming in that stuff. You take about 50% straw and 50% horse manure, and you can grow your plants. Oh my gosh. That's all I've been thinking about lately, is getting my garden set up. I'm going to make some videos on... Nope, no tides on Lake Michigan. There is no like tide line and then it goes down. They'll say that when we get the... Wow, I'm seeing buildings way far north. Those have to be the ones I had seen before. Wow. Yeah, no tides on Lake Michigan though. They said there was we would get swells during one time of the year where it would happen like inches. Just inches it would go up and go down, and no, there is no tides. And it's a huge body of water. I don't know what it is. As soon as my, I'm gonna check my time lapse here. What do I got? 24% on it right now. Yeah, I don't know what that is. Remember, Chicago's right here. And I can see buildings to the right of where that guy's standing. Right there. Now to the left of where he's standing. Right there I can see buildings. That's crazy. Yeah, I don't know what that is. I would assume that they would have to be big buildings to be able to see them from here. Or it could be something out on the... Well, there's like 4 or 5 of them though. I was thinking it might be something out on the water, but... It seems like there's too many of them. Yes, I'm going to be growing lemon balm. No, I'm on the south side of the lake. Well, southeast-ish. Michigan is about 4 miles down the shoreline that way. 3 to 4 miles and you'll be in New Buffalo. Yep, all the photographers are out here getting ready. This was like fate, folks. I wasn't planning on coming out here. Cook, Michigan? I'm not sure. I don't think I've ever been there. But the sun should be going down behind the buildings today. It only happens a few days out of the year. And I just got lucky. I saw the humidity was real low, so I just came up here, and while I was here I asked one of the guys when the sun was going to be behind the buildings, Chicago, and he said, "Oh, today." This was fate, folks. Yeah, when I go up there and start talking to him, though, I'm gonna put the phone like in my pocket so you guys can still hear it, but I don't want them to act funny because I'm recording them. Hey, Iowa State, how's it going, man? Or ma'am, not sure. So many buildings showing up. Now it's really starting to get dark. Let's see, I got back down to 23. Still charging. Okay. I want to go look at the time lapse and see how long it's got left. I guess we can unplug for a second. Hey, Iceland. How we doing? Oh yeah. So you guys can see all those buildings starting to pop up along the bottom. Remember, there's only supposed to be 12 buildings visible. And one of them you shouldn't be able to see because it's only like a foot above. Well, I'm a little bit higher than 5 feet now. But from 5 feet up, you're only supposed to be able to see 12. There should be 866 feet blocked at 38.8 miles. Okay, got about 20 minutes left of the time lapse, 21 minutes. And then we will jump out of that and start taking some more pictures. With it right behind it. Yeah, this is going to be my screenshot, my screensaver for a while. This is going to be a cool one. Yeah, and who needs a tripod? I just set it up there. Yeah, I was in a hurry. I saw what the what the humidity was. And I just came from work. Okay. Yeah, I came straight here from work. I didn't want to, because the humidity was low, and then all of a sudden it was going to start getting high. It went from 37, they said, to 77 in an hour. So I wanted to get here when it was in the 30s and get a nice clear view. Wow, folks, it's really starting to darken up now. I wonder if you guys can see it. No, that sun being there. No, I'm trying to do all kinds of stuff to get it to trying to get it to focus in on them so you guys can see them through the camera, the phone camera, but it's just not working. Oh, I thought some people were going to get into a big old fist fight right behind me. A guy on a motorcycle was arguing with some other guy, but they shook hands. And off he goes. Oh yeah, that definitely looks like the chemtrail clouds. It's real dark now. The whole skyline's real dark. Angular resolution limit of this camera is garbage though. Down to 21%. Come on, baby. Charge up. We're getting there, folks. It's 7:08 right now. So we got about less than a half hour. Wow, it's really, really getting dark now, all the buildings. Yeah, I wonder what they're going to say about this. Oh, man. Okay, we're holding strong at 21%, so we should be okay here. I only got a little over 20 minutes. Oh, that is gorgeous. Now I'm way above. I'm about 610 feet above sea level. I'm at Lake Michigan level. Yeah, there you go, Ute. Oh yeah. They like to spray around here all the time. Now, Mr. Dodge minivan, I would love it if you would please move out of the way. Come on, man. I got my camera going right now. Just get out of the way. Drive up. That is not a parking spot. I bet, no, I'm not even gonna say it. I don't want to be rude. Because I bet they're from Chicago. But Chicago people aren't bad. Oh yeah, my camera is seeing everything. My camera is seeing the whole skyline right now. Very well. This camera isn't, but my P610 is. And this one, it's got to start picking this up at. Hey Chris, how we doing, man? Glad to see you made it. I'm taking a time lapse. I'm at the Michigan City Beach, and I am taking a time lapse of the Chicago skyline, not moving at all. And wow, it is so dark right now. And the sun is actually supposed to set right behind the buildings today, Chris. So I'm gonna get some awesome pictures. But like an idiot, I came straight from work because I was so excited that the humidity was low that I forgot my tripod. I didn't bring it. Yeah. Like an idiot. What do, you know? And now here's that same frickin' Dodge van with no license plate coming and parking in the exact same spot again. Oh my goodness. Wow, all the buildings, they're so dark now. My camera should be just about done. What are you doing? Where are you? Don't walk by my camera, please. Oh, he's got a nice camera in his hand. I doubt he's gonna take it. I just don't. Hey, Luke, how we doing, man? What was that last one? Yeah, sure. Let me see. 21%. I'll jump out there right now. Yeah, because it's really getting dark. The skyline is. Look at that. Looks like a lot more than 12 buildings, doesn't it, folks? The tippy tip top of 12 buildings. That building just to the left of the spire, that's the Sears Tower. We should only see about half of that. And most of these buildings, like all of these buildings, right? Let me see. Point it out to you. Where's my finger at? Yep, 35 miles. Right here, all these little buildings, right down in here, should all be invisible. Shouldn't even see those. I am in Michigan City, Indiana. It is 38.8 miles from that lighthouse to the Willis Tower. From this distance, well, I'm not sure what the height is actually, because the height will, you know what vehicle you need to move, please, come on, get out of the way. Oh. We have a name for Chicago people, we call them FIPS. Effing Illinois people. Excuse my language there. Yeah, Charles, go piss off, man. Nobody wants you here. You're not welcome. Oh, it's my pleasure. Yeah, I've been wanting to come out here and do a live stream out here at Lake Michigan, but I was waiting for these sorry, excuse my language. Yeah, these people come and park right in the way. That is not a parking spot. Are you seriously gonna fucking park your car right there? Well, I guess my time lapse is done, folks. I only had 9.5 minutes left. I could move it, I guess. Zero 083. Yeah, those are Chicago people, no doubt, folks. No, I'm not gonna say their license plate out loud. I'm not gonna get that far. Yep, it looks like I'm gonna stop it here though, and we're going to saving data, please wait. Yeah, we'll go somewhere else and take some pictures now. Gotta love them Chicago people, right? Maybe I'll do another 20-minute time lapse of it up over here. Alright, look at that Chevelle. Super Sport. Beautiful. I love that smell. Oh, I know, Sandra, but whenever I see someone being rude that has an Illinois license plate, I always just call them Chicago people. I know I shouldn't, but I do. I'm going to snap a few pics here. All right, I want to get as much of it in as I can. Give me a minute, folks. I want to put you in my pocket. Wow, folks, these are some crazy pictures I'm getting right now. It is so dark, the outline. The Chicago skyline is going to be right in front of the sunset today. So a lot of people come out here and...
Yeah, there's a 2-hour drive for us.
Okay, give me 1 second. I'm going to take a couple more. Oh. Sorry about that, folks. Let me, gosh, all these people are like in the perfect spot for the thing to set behind their cameras. I'd like to set it down so you all can... I'm gonna snap a couple more pics here real quick. Hold on.
No, it's in this area. So, yeah, like I said to Joe. Oh, well, I think I'm going to go find Jim. All right.
Sounds horrible.
Yeah, this is amazing, folks. Now I'm gonna set it up for a time lapse. I think I found a pretty good spot right here along the walkway. Okay, a guy with a drone here. That is cool. Oh, low battery, folks. I have to get back to the car. No, and there's so many people in the way. Oh, that stinks.
Yeah, it's got its issues.
So I'm gonna walk you all back to the car. I'll talk to you for a little bit, but as soon as the sun gets down there behind there, I'm gonna come back out this way and get my pics. Sorry, I'm running right now, kinda. I don't want my phone. I want you guys to see this live. You know, I'll just take pictures from back here. I'll run up there the last minute and get some, but I'd like you all to see what is going on. Oh, I left the keys in the vehicle unlocked. Okay, it's only at 8%. That's not good. Oh, these people need to move. No, I couldn't see the beach from here, Ute. Angular resolution of this camera would take away at least the very minute, and it's a gigantic lens, you got to remember that. But with nothing in the way, the atmosphere, if it was a perfect oxygen, nitrogen based atmosphere, it would be about, I think, oh, what is it? 9 feet only would be the angular resolution limit with that size of a lens. It's 258 millimeters. You gotta think the human eye isn't close to being that big. Okay, people are moving. I'm gonna put my time lapse back up on the roof. And I'm gonna do it like you guys said. I'm gonna try to get it. Let's see. I'll be right back. All right, folks, so I got the time lapse going again. I got the time lapse going. It's looking really good. It's nice and dark. It looks like we're not going to see the sun behind the city because the clouds are so dark there. But we're definitely getting a nice dark line. And I got a good 41 minutes, I think, of the first time lapse. And this will be a 20-minute right here. That we can compare, and we can take about 20, an hour and however much time it was to compare what's going on out here, to show that it isn't refraction, even though we all know it isn't. I mean, come on. Yeah, I should have made a couple people for trolls. I wasn't even thinking about it. I'm not even sure how to do that with my phone. But yeah, he should know better. He knows I can't stand him and don't want him here. I don't like it. I can't see my camera. I can't see my camera strap hanging down. Someone walked by. Let me just triple check. Okay, it's still up there. Dude, move out of the way. These people better not be blocking my view again. Beautiful sunset. I really wish that the sun, we could see it setting behind the buildings, but that's all right. It's still very dark and prominent, and you can see so many buildings. Yeah, I'm really hoping I'm hoping I could send this to somebody and they could upload the I don't know how I do that. I just can't get it to play on my player. Yeah, I really can't believe a lot of these trolls are even still at it. It's pretty pathetic. What is it, like 30% of people between 18 and 24 of the United States do not believe that the Earth is a spinning ball? Talk about failure. Yeah, true. Oh, that'd be awesome, man. We'll get each other's info and whatnot, and I'll send it over to you. Yeah, I know you do a lot of awesome stuff in 4K. Well, it kind of stinks. The sun is, we're not going to see the ball behind the buildings, it looks like. Too much clouds over that way. But we are seeing the buildings very well. Come on, Buick. Let's go. Let's go, Michigan. Move. Vámonos. Ahora. Car busting. Yeah, it looks like I'm gonna have to start giving people wrenches and stuff. Wow, that is beautiful, folks. I wish you could see what I'm seeing here. You can't really make it out with this one, though. Oh wait, I can. Okay. Bye, Charlie. Yeah, isn't it, Chris? Hey, there's our boys in blue. DNR law. Those guys have the right to do all kinds of stuff. DNR. They have way more power than a police officer. Well, not as great as I wanted it to be, folks. I was really hoping that we were going to see the sun go down behind the buildings. But this is, you know, that's science, that's nature. We don't get what we want from nature. It doesn't usually. Wow, the buildings are so dark and prominent. This is going to be a great time lapse. But you can see this all the time. Is the main thing I came here for, folks. Oh, it's saying my battery is dying. It's below 15%. I'm just going to leave the camera up there and let it do what it's doing. And when it's done, I will bring it in and we'll take a look at the time lapses before I take off and start heading home. Wow, in Japan. Pretty cool. Never been. I've always wanted to visit Japan. I've heard it's beautiful. I just want to say thank you all for joining me. You made it worth it to come out here, really. I thought there might be a couple people, but I appreciate it, guys. That's awesome. Here comes that Chevelle again. I love that car. Ooh, an old Mustang 5.0. That's a 93 or 94. No, 92 or 93. Man, those cars were so fast. A little Ford Escort body with a 302 Boss engine in it. We got just a few more minutes here and I'll go grab the camera. It'll be done. Actually, I'm gonna go check it, so just give me 1 minute, folks. Hey, how's it going, Paul? Loved your show Tuesday night, man. It was awesome. I'll be right back, folks. It's about 15 minutes from right now, exactly. So at 9:55 or 7:55 my time, sorry. Oh, my pleasure, Chris. But yeah, this is gonna be a good time lapse here. We got 40 minutes. We got about an hour of time lapse. We got about 40 minutes and then I had to shut it off because someone decided to park right in front of where I was taking it. Then I tried to go get some more, but the camera died on me. So now I am getting it. It looks really good too. I'll show it to you once I can't take the camera out, my phone out there right now because it's about to die. Hey, thanks Ninja. I appreciate it, man. Can you guys see Charlie still chatting? Can you see him? No, I live in Indiana. Hey, thanks, Paul. Much appreciated, brother. No, I live in northern Indiana. I actually live in North Jetson. It's about 40 miles inland from the lake. Okay, good. No Charlie. Yeah, I banned him. I didn't realize I could do that, but once I realized I could, I just got rid of him. There's some trolls I can tolerate. Not many, but he is definitely not one of them. I would rather have somebody lie to me with, you know, hate and, yeah, anybody who can lie and sit there and smile and try and be all polite and sweet about it, that gets on my nerves. Deceiving is bad enough, but to sit there and do it with a smile on your face, like you're trying to, oh, you did so good, but let me show you where you went wrong. Oh, I can't stand that. See, he does the same exact thing every time. Yeah, I go on my rants every once in a while. I don't know if any of you saw on Truth Frequency Radio Tuesday's show on Ironworks. Supposedly somebody from NASA, a woman, I don't know how young she was, but a woman from NASA supposedly called in. And yeah, I'll see what the weather's supposed to be like, the humidity and whatnot. But yeah, it should be, if it's going to be clear and not real cloudy, I'd probably still be able to get all the buildings behind it. But somebody from NASA called in, okay, supposedly, and she got on him about making fun of NASA, saying that she was being cyberbullied working for NASA and that she lost everything and this and that and yada yada yada. And you could tell it really upset the guys, because they're really good guys. I mean, Josh Corey and Walt Johnson, these guys are, you know, they have tremendous hearts and just a lot of love, you can tell. And it really upset them, I could tell in their voice, that she had, you know, pulled on their heartstrings just the right way to get to them. And that kind of stuff, it doesn't work on me anymore. I mean, I have sympathy for so many people, but when you choose to work for the devil, I have no sympathy for you. I'm sorry. You made the choice. Okay, maybe you went in thinking that it was a good organization and this and that, but once you realize it's not, you have the choice to quit working for the devil. And if you do not, I'm not going to show you any pity because people are calling in and harassing you. Are you serious? This is pretty much what I said. I asked, you do know there are people starving, right? There's people being tortured right now in places because they have a belief. Just for having a belief, they're being killed. And you want to sit here and say that we should pity you because you're getting cyberbullied? Now, cyberbullying is real, but it shouldn't affect adults. All right? We should have thick enough skin by the time we are adults to where sticks and stones can break our bones. But words do not hurt us, folks. Remember that when we were kids? We were taught that? Cyberbullying should not bother adults enough to ruin their lives. That's just me. That's just me. But I told her I am not giving you I'm not even going to entertain for 1 second that NASA is the victim in all of this. No, you don't get to do that. Not with me, at least. I'm not going down that line. I'm not walking that line. Yes, children, sorry. But yeah, I have no sympathy for these people. Not for, I mean, I feel bad for them if they find out that they're working for, you know, liars and deceivers and cheaters. I mean, I understand they have, you know, they have mortgages and families and this and that, but they still have a choice. They can quit and get a less expensive house and start living within different means. But to keep working for them when you know that it's evil and bad, and then to want pity while you can see the Willis or the John Hancock Tower, the tip, they lit it up. It's starting to blink. But yeah, I have no pity for these people. I'm sorry, that's just me, but they're not getting to play the victim to me. I'm not going to entertain that, not for 1 second. Yeah, you're right, Derek, exactly. The people who claim to be doctors to help people, how can they not see what they're doing? I mean, maybe they were taught that their whole life, and they think this is the only way to do it, but it's hard to imagine. Oh yes, it is. It's very shocking. The whole waking up to all the lies. It takes me back. I said my favorite quote last weekend on that Sunday morning thing that I've been doing. It's by Plato. Those able to see beyond the shadows and lies of their culture will never be understood, let alone believed by the masses. You know, there's so much that has been lied about, that we have been lied to, that if you understand this stuff and you try telling other people, they just can't believe you. They've been programmed not to believe you. Okay, I think it should be about done. I will be right back, folks, and we'll take a look at these time lapses, and then I'm going to be heading out. Diesel Pizza still says that I have 6 minutes. Wow, the seagulls are really starting to, I don't know if someone's feeding them or what. But they're really starting to, yeah, they're feeding them. Wow, look at another. Little kid took off running a little bit. Oh, there they go. I used to love chasing seagulls when I was a kid. I love birds. I mean, I love all animals, don't get me wrong, but there's something about birds that it's just, they're amazing creatures. Yeah, I was hoping it was going to be a little bit clearer to the west so we could see the sun go right behind it, but actually the sun looks like it's way up, even further north than Chicago, doesn't it? Well, it's probably went down, but it's still going this way. I'm going to come out here. I wanted to go to the Arctic Circle this summer. I'm really saving up to go moving, but I want to see it for myself. I want to see the 24-hour sun, and I think I can do it. As long as I get really lucky with weather and I get a nice clear day, I could get up there, stay one day, 26 hours, 28 hours, whatever. We'll get up there, sleep, and then record a whole 24-hour day of it, and then be home, and I could hopefully do it all in a weekend. So I don't have to miss work. But I really want to see the 24-hour sun. And then one of these days I'll get down to Antarctica and not see the 24-hour sun. But I really want to see it. Yeah, this was a very good day to come out here and see the city, because it didn't get fogged over or anything. It depends on how far north you go. I know right around June 22nd would be perfect, because that's the day it's as far north as it goes. But I'm sure any time around there, I know the further north you go, the longer it stays daylight for an amount of time. Yeah, I would love to go to geographic North Pole. That would be very cool. I really just want to observe the sun, because they say the sunspots don't rotate when you're that far north. And then the closer you get to the equator, the closer they get to 180 degree. Right here I'm at 41 degrees north, and I get right around a 90 degree. But then again, I think the way I see it, that should change as it travels from Capricorn to Cancer and back again. That's 40, almost 47 degrees that it changes from your position if you're north and south of the tropics. So that should change the way that the sunspots rotate. Unless, that's why I wanted to get a hold of Iru, because I think the sunspots are another nail in the whole globe idea coffin. Okay, folks, it should be ready. If not, I'm just going to stop it. It's been long enough. I'll be right back. Wow, and it says battery exhausted. As soon as I went out there and hit the button, it hey, Wide Awake, what's up, man? How you doing? Taking a page out of your book and going and making some observations. Recording it, show people. You're gonna like this one, man. Take that off, put on my lens cap. Okay. Look at that. Only supposed to see the tippy top of 12 buildings. Hold on, I'm going to set it down and get a little bit closer here. Okay, we're going to play it. What's going on here? No. I don't know what this is, folks. I don't know what I did. What did I do to my camera? There we go. Here's the other time lapse now. Those buildings look like they're moving to you. And then those flipping Illinois people got in the way. Look how dark those buildings got. I'll get some good ones out of it. There was a real quick time lapse. I don't know what all this is. I've never seen my camera do that before. What is that? Oh, that's a video I tried to take. Yeah, I've never seen my camera do all this crap before. I don't know what this is. Am I going the wrong way? Maybe I should just look at... There we go. I'll look at it with my eyes. I'm trying to look at it through your view. Yeah, it shouldn't be doing that. Oh, these are the old pictures of Chicago I took. That's back in 2016. Well, there's the Sears Tower. They're hard to see. Okay, here's that last one again, one more time. But yeah, 12 buildings, folks. It was all the tippy top. The camera was sliding down a little bit. I moved it. So that's it, folks. I mean, Chicago skyline is very visible. Alright? There is no saying anymore, oh, well, it only happens on certain days and blah, 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 this and that. And you know what? I'm going to take one more picture because the lights are popping up now. There's all kinds of lights popping up. I'm going to snap one more quick one. I'm so tired, folks. I've been up since 3 a.m. and it is now 8 o'clock at night. I'm usually going to bed right now. I know, I'm a dork. We're going to snap one more. Holy crap, folks. I can see so many lights now. I mean, I'm gonna try and get some video real quick of this because this is just amazing. The amount of buildings I can see along the shoreline. I mean, I can see things that are probably less than 100 feet tall. Okay, it's not letting me, maybe I need to zoom in more first. Okay, stop recording. No, that is... This is amazing, people. I am seeing, oh my gosh, I mean along the shoreline the whole way. I'm just gonna start snapping pictures, and I'm gonna get it as good as I can, and then I want to turn that brightness down a little bit. Oh no, I'm still doing frickin' time lapses. Wow, folks. Just the whole skyline is lit up. Like you can see buildings. Oh, that's a good one. Turn it down a little bit. Oh yeah, that is amazing. Wow. I'm going to zoom out even a little bit more. Come on, pick it up. Thank you, sir. There we go. All right, folks, when you guys see this is gonna blow your mind. Some people are gonna have to take this apart and like yeah, look at this real quick. That's the shoreline. And there's the Sears Tower right there. But the whole, look at all those lights. None of those lights should be visible. None of those lights down there. The whole shoreline is lit up. I can see all of it. Look at that. That's insane. That is just amazing. I cannot wait to give these to Nathan and Anthony and them and let them just destroy these ballers. Because there's nothing they have that can explain this. I didn't think I could get pictures like this. Not showing that much of the skyline. I'm gonna even zoom out and get more of it. If I can get to focus in. a guy holding his son's hand. Oh, I didn't get it. Dang it. Nothing cooler than seeing a parent caring for their child. Oh, awesome. Thank you, Sandra. No, if the Earth was round, there would be 866 feet, or about 800 feet. I'm probably a couple more feet up. But, yeah, what you're seeing here is a mirage. Well, folks, I hope you enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun. I want to stay here for hours more and just keep on taking pictures. I've never seen this shoreline this clear. But I'm gonna get these pictures to some people. Like I said, I have trouble doing it with my telephone. But I know that there's some people out there that have some really cool Photoshop, and I mean it's great resolution camera, so you should be able to zoom in and see all kinds of stuff. But yeah, this is. I mean, I already knew it wasn't round, folks. We all know it's not round, but I love when I see stuff like this. It's just. It's great to share with people. So, thanks, guys. Thank you so much. I appreciate y'all being here. I had a lot of fun. And I will definitely do this again. I will definitely come out here and do this again sometime for you. Next time I get a real good clear day and all that stuff. But, yeah. Michigan City to Chicago is flat, folks. So this is Good Times for All signing out. As always, thanks for watching.